Hey, this is Rick from Outdoor Emergencies at hikingemergencybeacon.com. And today I want to tell you about my GPSMAP 67i and how I can use MapShare to let family and friends know where I'm at. Plus they can initiate a message to me if there's something important that they need to get a hold of me about. But before I tell you about all that, please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted as soon as I put out new videos. I started the MapShare at my house and then began a short hike. So you're going to see a lot of images here, screenshots. But before I go into this too much, I want to tell you about what you need to do when you're at home, how to set this up before you go on your outdoor adventure. You'll need to go into your explorer.garmin webpage, and under the social tab, then you'll see the MapShare settings. Now that's where you can set things up to share with certain people, anybody you want with the email, but then you can select whether you want them to be able to message you. And there are several different settings and you'll see them here on the screen. You can also select what the adventure you're going on is, some descriptions, and put your name. So there's several things there. Again, you'll see them all here. Once you have all that set up, then you're ready for your adventure. But I would just add that you need to tell your family and friends who you've shared this with to let them know that, one, what it is, because they're going to look at the email and go, what is this? And the other thing is how to use it, what they're looking at. Every adventure is different and different lengths of time. And on a week-long trip I took, I had the log interval, I think, about every hour. On this one today, I set it at 2 minutes because it's going to be a short hike and I wanted you to see exactly, the more detail of what it looks like when I walked out here on this short hike. But the other thing you want to do is let your friends and family know that they can message you from the MapShare link. This is important because for a long time, I thought that because I shared my Garmin inReach email with somebody, they could initiate a message to me. For example, something happens with my family or pets or something, and there's an emergency and they need to get a hold of me. Well, there's no way for somebody to get a hold of me or initiate a conversation unless they have another Garmin inReach device or they use the MapShare page. And if they use that link, whether it's on their computer or on their phone or tablet, then they can message me first. In all other situations, I would have to initiate a message first from my device and then they can message me back. I really don't like that because if I'm out and I forget to message somebody and there's something important that happens, I want them to be able to get a hold of me. On the screen, you're going to see two different things. If you're on a computer and you get an email, you'll see on the top left where it says message. You can click on that and then initiate that message. There's also a locate. I'd be careful with the locate. I was talking to Garmin about it and they said that locate's more of an emergency feature. If somebody's concerned about where you're at and they're trying to locate you, they can hit that button, it'll locate you, but that location, I've been told by Garmin, will not go away. You cannot delete it. So just be careful with that locate button. But if you click on that message button, then you'll be able to send them the message. Now, interestingly enough, I think it's 45 or so degrees. It feels colder than that, but it's snowing. I wouldn't call this snow. It's not freezing rain and it's not sleet, but it's not really snow either. It is Colorado though. All right, on my phone real quick, let's just look at this. I'm going to show you what the email link looks like on my smartphone. And now I can see where I am here because I sent the link to myself because I wanted you to see what it looks like. Now I'm going to refresh. This doesn't show me exactly where I am, so I'm going to hit refresh. It may take a little time to think and then show exactly where I am here and my tracks. It shows lines and tracks that are put down as I traveled out here. Okay, you can see where I am here, and at the top there's map, message, and locate. Again, be careful with that locate button. I'm going to select message now. You can see here it says your email or phone number and your message. So let me type something in real fast. Okay, it was really quick to enter my email and my message, but I could have also entered my phone number. It's got the keypad right here. It's just like messaging or texting on your phone. I'm going to hit done. Again, you'll see screenshots of all of this. And then I'm going to send the message. All right, it already sent it. All right, there's my location, 0.3 miles away. That's an extended forecast. That is not what I wanted to show you, but that's okay. My phone also just double beeped here, and anytime that happens, that means a message has been received from the satellite. One beep will tell you that the message has been sent to the satellite. Now I'm in my Garmin Messenger app when I message with this 67i, because that automatically syncs Wi-Fi, cell service, or satellite service depending on what you have access to. It's a great feature, and when you're in cell service and Wi-Fi, your messages go through much faster. But if you switch to satellite service, make sure you have a clear view of the sky. So here's the message already. It's test message. I'm going to click on it. It says test message from the GPSMAP 67i MapShare field test. So now you can see this is basically you or a friend or a family member that had the link. You've sent the message to me. You initiated it, this is the only way to do that unless you have a Garmin InReach device. So I was able to, as say acting like my wife, I was able to initiate a message to myself. I see it. I can now respond back. If there's an emergency at home, I can see it. So the MapShare page is really critical for me because it does several things. I can track and I can see where I'm at, but I want my family and friends that are important to me to be able to also see where I am, because it gives them a lot of comfort knowing that they can find my location. If something were to happen, they can locate me. They can also know if I've switched locations. And sometimes here in Colorado, we'll go one place and we'll set up a camp, but many times we switched location, whether it's weather or poor fishing, whatever it might be, we have switched locations several times. So with the MapShare page, I don't have to call anybody, get to town, call, or use this in two-way message. They can see. And on a long trip, I set the logging interval to about 1 hour. So they're not watching me every minute, every 10 minutes. I think the fastest logging interval is 2 minutes, but on a long trip, I'll set it for an hour, 2 hours. On short trips, I may set it for 10 minutes. All right, that's all there is to that. It is actually really simple. I would just always recommend test when you go out, make sure you know how to use it, make sure your family and friends know what it is and how to use it. And you may be thankful for it in the future, because even if nothing bad happens, your family and friends will feel a lot more comfortable knowing that you're safe or knowing where to find you. Well, thanks for joining me here on Hiking Emergency Beacon. Please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted as soon as I put out new videos. And I would love it if you leave a comment below, whether it's a tip, advice, even constructive criticism, because that helps me to learn how to use these better, and in turn in the future I can create better videos for everybody else. Thanks, and I'll see you back in the next video.